Hello, my name is Meiju. Welcome to watch this tutorial on this summer top that I'm working on, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to pick this ruffled frill here. I have already picked up the first one and now I'm starting the second one. As this is the left front piece and this is the right front piece when you are wearing the top, the left front piece pick up starts from the top and the right front starts from the bottom. And I have a purl stitch here that is dividing the middle part from the side parts, and I'm going to pick right beside the purl stitch the stitches that I have here. So I'm starting right above the hem ribbing and I'm going through and I'm inserting the needle under the legs of the stitch that is right beside the purl stitch. I'm keeping the yarn on my left hand and picking up the yarn from the through the stitch, pulling the yarn. I will leave an end that I can use when weaving in the end, so there will be like 15 centimeters end, and then I'm going to the next stitch and repeating the same. And make sure that you are going through the both legs of the stitch as it will be the same on both sides, so it will create a nice looking edging just beside the frill. I'm going to pick through every stitch that I have here. And this is how I continue just to the same point where I started with the left front. I will pick through these stitches and then I come back to show you how the frill continues, or how the ruffle continues. Okay, now I have picked up until the same point as with this left side ruffle. So at this point you can check that the seam under which you have picked up stitches is nice and clean, so that you have really picked up from the same point of this line under each stitch. If not, you can unravel, rip back and try again. Okay, now as we are starting from the right side of this ruffle, I'm going to knit the next row. I'm also going to knit the first stitch as it is. I will come back after I have knit this row until the hem point to show you the next purl row in which we will make some increases. Okay, I'm at the end of the row. I'm turning my work to make the purl row, and this will be an increase row. I will purl the first stitch tightening the yarn tail, I will purl the next stitch, and then I will make a lifted increase purl. I will lift the stitch below the stitch that I just purled on the needle, and then I'm purling it through the back loop like that. Then again 2 purl stitches. I'm lifting the purl bump under the stitch that I just knit, so it will be not this purl bump but the one below that, and I will purl it through the back loop. Oops, like that. It can be also purled through the front loop, but it might leave a hole there, so I prefer purling through the back loop to make it look more smooth. Then purl 2, lift the purl bump, and purl through the back loop. Let's look at this with slow motion to purl through the back loop. So I will lift this purl bump to the stitch. Then my style of purling, it's catching the yarn. But if you purl like this, it can be also possible if you bring the yarn in front. Then I bring the needle through the back. So not here, but through the back loop like this, and then I will purl the stitch like that. Purl 2, and purl through the back loop. Purl 2, 2, lift the loop, purl bump, and then purl through the back loop. Oops. Like that. That's it. This is the purl row. And then there will be a few more rows in this pattern to finish this ruffle. So I will come back after I have finished this row. Okay, after increased row on a purl side, we are going to knit the next row. Then we are purling normally the next row. Then we are again knitting the next right side row, and the last row on wrong side before bind off will be also a knit row. So you will get this a little purl edge here right before the bind off. The bind off happens normally. Just knit one, knit the next stitch, and slip the stitch over the stitch you have just knit. It's all written in the pattern file, so if you purchase the pattern, you can easily continue with the pattern until the end. Thank you for watching this video, and see you again. Bye!